Sean Bell would have been 24 this month. In his memory and for his birthday, community leaders held a fundraiser for his widow, Nicole Paultre-Bell, and their children. Samaya has the story.
The man who has brought hope to so many, the Reverend Al Sharpton, was the host of the 24th birthday celebration of Sean Bell at Gin Lane Restaurant in Manhattan. State and city officials as well as community leaders were in attendance. Just to name a few, Lieutenant Governor of the state of New York, David Paterson, State Senate from Queens, Malcolm Smith, Brooklyn Councilman Matthew Eugene, Queens Councilman Masserat, Sanford Rubenstein, noted civil rights attorney, Attorney Michael Hardy, Foxy Brown, Joe Guzman, and the parents of Nicole Paultre-Bell.
See you later. I know for a fact that one day I will see something. I will see you later.
The Reverend Al Sharpton wanted it to be very clear that tonight was not about politics, it was about family. He wanted to be clear that whatever proceeds were raised tonight would go to Nicole and her 2 children.
So I just don't want anybody to slip or miss an opportunity to give their contribution. So I want to I want to raise what we would call in church an offering. And I'm going to hand it to Nicole. I have a certain figure that I have in mind.
You managed to hold yourself with such dignity and pride throughout this whole process. Where do you get your strength from?
Well, I pray, I pray every day. I pray for my strength, so.
And how has the support been for you throughout this whole tragedy?
Oh, the support has been great, 100%. I've gotten letters and from all over the world, so it really helps. It helps during this tragedy.
Today being such a special occasion for you, how did you spend today with the kids on the birthday today?
Well, this morning, me and the girls, along with his parents and my parents, we went to the cemetery and we prayed and we spent time with him, remembering him, and it was great.
So tell me, where do you get the courage to stand up and smile and be so strong in the public's eye? Our view, our version of what we see out there.
Well, that's a good question. But to me, it seems like it's just me. But it really is hard. It really is hard. But I have to be strong for my girls. They're the most important thing to me right now in my life, my girls. So I do it all for them.
How do you think Sean would have felt to have you be here to support, his wife tonight?
I'd have been here with his wife no matter what. That's my sister. So she's like my sister. So I'd have been here no matter what. I just wish he was here with me.
How are you coping with the whole tragedy? How are you coping with it?
I'm day to day, but I keep going. But I'm day to day. I keep going though.
What about the support you get from National Action Network, Reverend Al Sharpton, everyone who's rallied around you? Has the support been very incredible?
Al Sharpton, his whole team is the best. Don't get no better. Don't get no better.
Well, it's nice to have you here tonight. Anything you want the public to know about Sean Bell that we don't already know about him?
I can sit here and tell you the world about that kid. Great kid, man. And,
It would have been his 24th birthday today.
24, maybe 24 years old. Now we need black colleges named after that kid. That's what we need. We need black colleges named after him.
I asked the Reverend Al Sharpton, why was it important for him to expose the human side of Nicole Bell?
Because they need to know that a human being was killed, not a news item. Somebody that was loved, somebody that had children, somebody that needed the support. And I wanted that human side, and I think that's what we did.
Tonight was a very important night, not only because it was Sean Bell's birthday, but it was the first birthday since his death. And Al Sharpton, as well as community leaders and state officials, wanted Nicole to know that they were there for her, to be supportive to her, show her love, and that from here on after, they would always be there for her for all the other birthdays to come.